the first thing we will do is attempt to preserve the tax relief of 2001 and 2003 for all Americans, for all small businesses and family farmers. But we also want to look at the kind of across-the-board tax relief, the kind of tax relief that will encourage capital formation to get this economy moving again. I got to tell you, and John Harwood just described this well, the reports that we're seeing in the media about what they're talking about, again, it's more of this small ball approach. It's boutique tax cuts. Even their payroll tax relief sounds like it would only apply, as one proposal suggests, to employers who hire people that have been unemployed for more than 60 days. You know, come on. We know what works. Larry, you know what works better than most Americans. That is across the board marginal tax relief for working families, small businesses, and family farms. First, you preserve the tax relief of the recent past, and then promote additional across-the-board tax relief. That'll get this economy moving again.
So in the Rose Garden on Monday, President Obama blasted Republicans, says that you all are stopping his so-called small business jobs package. He says, quote, I ask Senate Republicans to drop the blockade. I know you're in the House. And then he says the GOP is playing pure partisan politics. Mike Pence, what's your reaction to that?
Well, you know, this first came up in a radio address about a week ago. To our knowledge, we hadn't heard the administration or Democrats talk at all about this bill. I think we called this bill TARP 3 when it passed in the House last spring. It basically is a kind of a mini bank bailout directed to smaller banks and small business. Look, the American people know we can't do more of this borrowing and stimulus and bailouts. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit encouraged at least to begin to hear Democrats talking about tax relief as a means of encouraging growth. You know, quite frankly, up to this point, Democrats in Washington seem to have been allergic to the idea that allowing the American people to keep more of their money is a way to get the economy moving again. The fact that they're talking about it is encouraging, but we've got to demand, whether it's this fall, whether it's after the election, or whether it's in a newly minted Congress next year, we've got to demand that we preserve tax relief. No American sees a tax increase on January 1, and then promote across-the-board tax relief on marginal rates that will really unleash all that more than $2 trillion in trapped capital in this economy.